Hey Balloon friends, so I've got some big news. I am starting a merch line. The thing is, you're going to come along with me on this journey of creation. So earlier this week, I took my mum into Spotlight. She needed some supplies and she broke her kneecap recently, so she is healing and I was her chauffeur. So we went to Spotlight. I had zero intention of buying anything, let me tell you, but I had a $30 voucher and I saw this. Oh, it's a mug press. I've always liked the idea of making my own things. Ever since I was a little girl, I've had that calling in me. And so on an impulse, I went into Spotlight as a favor for my mum and I came out with a brand new hobby. Who can relate, right? But that being said, the mug press, I've been thinking about it before, but because I had my discount and I had some money, I'm like, let's go. This is my sign to start. So I bought what I thought the supplies I need. I've got the mug press to put the design onto a mug. I've got the mugs, kind of important, right? And I've got the paper. But when I got all excited and I looked at the instructions, I realized there's one more essential item I need that I do not have, and that is a sublimation printer. So after considering the wisdom of that rush purchase, I'm like, what do I do now? In my mind, I had thought I could just go to somewhere like the library or someone who has a fancy printer and print out on my sublimation paper. That's not going to work. You need something called a sublimation printer, right? So my impulse purchase suddenly got more expensive. But that's okay. Like, we're in here for the journey, right? So my search for a sublimation printer began. It didn't take too long until I did find something online that was affordable for entry level, and I ordered it. I did and a little bit because I'm kind of like, what do I do now? You might not know this about me, but I also do crochet. Here's one example, right? Adorable, isn't it? I mean, if I do say so myself. But I am looking at having a market stall a bit later this year, and I was considering not only having that merchandise, but some of my mugs there that I could display, whether they relate to my crocheting, my sewing, or even, of course, balloons. And that's kind of where you guys come in. So I am going to take you on this journey of discovery. So when my printer arrives, I'm going to bring you along with me. We're going to unbox it. We're going to set it up. We're going to get this mug press going. We're going to see how good it works. So this mug press itself retailed for $150. So I had my voucher, so knocked $30 off that price, $120. So it's kind of entry level, but let's see how good it is because I couldn't really see any reviews. But I thought, you know what? Let's go. Let's try it out. So kind of my next steps, and I might do this while I'm waiting for this printer to arrive, is to start designing a design to go onto a mug. And my natural thought was I'm going to use my balloon clip art, but I don't know if that's enough, unless it was kind of like an all over design. I don't know. But I kind of like the idea that it's going to be what I want it to be. And the quality, that's going to be a learning process, I think. So my first few might turn out a little bit, but like any hobby that you pick up, you've got to practice to become good. Just like those of you who may have picked up balloons or sewing. Am I right? So, of course, after I started thinking about the mugs, I'm like, I don't need to stop there. I could do t-shirts, I can do stickers. You can even do those tumbler drinks like the Yeti Stanley kind of things. Maybe I go into that area. I don't know. But I would love to hear from you. What kind of balloon merchandise would you want to buy? Like clip art? Would you like clip art of my own designs that I've created? Or would you be more hiring me to recreate your favorite balloons as clip art and put that onto a design for you? Because I think that could be a lot of fun too. I'd love to hear your thoughts or ideas of what kind of merch you may like to see, whether you buy it from me or not. Like, let's be real, I'm not expecting to make a quick buck here, but I just love the ad hoc, hey, I can dream it, I can do it kind of a lifestyle that this sublimation printer is going to give me. Like, I'm a bit excited. By the way, like, I don't know if you can relate. As an entrepreneur, I like to DIY a lot of things. Not only, of course, did it lead me into balloons and sewing and crocheting, but also led me into web design, and I made my own website, which I must apologize because and I didn't pay my last invoice, so I don't have a website anymore. But where can you get my clip art? You can jump on over to my Facebook group, a Rainbow Blues Learning and Resource Centre, and I've uploaded all for free there. So you're welcome to come in and grab any that I have uploaded. So what kind of merch would you like to see? Would it be designs with my clip art on it? I think that could be cute, but also I think people would be more invested if it was clip art of their own designs that can be put onto products. So I'm going to pin a comment below and I'd like you to give your thoughts or feedback into it of what kind of merch you might like to see and what you don't like to see, because I am excited at the possibilities, but there's so many possibilities, right? I think I'm going to start with the vision that's in my mind, and that's going to be my first run for a mug. But then, yeah, I kind of excited to see where it's going to lead me to. And I hope you're ready to come on a journey with me. So let me show you some of the clip art, just in case you haven't seen it, just real quick. But you can see some of the designs here. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun coming up with some ideas, but also really tedious. And I don't know, while I can create things, I still really need to develop that eye of beautiful placement on things. Creating beautiful balloons is one thing, but then trying to translate that over into a 2D piece, I think that's going to be my challenge. Something that looks fun, exciting, not boring. I think you know what I mean, right? So where to from here? I am planning to unbox this and get it all ready next week when I receive my printer. I paid for express post so that I can get it sooner rather than later. Here in the NT, things do not arrive very quickly at all. So to see it within the next week, I had to pay express, but I'm okay with that. It's a small price to get into this creating, which I can't wait. And I'm excited to share this journey with you and see where it goes. So while I'm waiting for my printer, I am going to be dreaming up designs, but I would really love to hear from you. So make sure to leave a comment below. What kind of merch would you be excited to see? And is there any kind of catchphrases or sayings I should put on there? Because, I love to help put a positive twist into your life, and I'm going to play with that idea and maybe put that on there somehow. But yeah, so much to think about, and yeah, what would you like to see? So while I wait for my sublimation printer, I am going to start dreaming and mocking up ideas of maybe what I could create, but I would love to hear from you. What would you like to see my own designs being brought to life on there, or would you love to see your clip art created onto a mug? I think that could be a lot of fun and maybe a competition idea. I'm going to think on that because it could be a lot of fun. So yeah, in the comments below, let me know what kind of merch you'd actually be interested in. Mugs, stickers, t-shirts, I don't know. But yeah, I'd be really grateful to hear from you. So that's where I'm at, waiting for my mug press full of ideas. And if you made it to here, make sure you do leave that comment below for me. I would love to hear from you. So as always, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to having you as a positive influence into my life.